year brings a renewed sense of optimism, but as we enter 2022, a lot of you seem pessimistic about the state of the country. Many feel democracy is in crisis, even at risk of failing as we near the one-year anniversary of the January 6th attack. Let's get the pulse of the people with a man who knows all, Ipsos Public Affairs President Cliff Young, who's backing up late with me here on the Final Five. I know we're running out of time to say this, Cliff. I can still say Happy New Year, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're not that much into 2023.
We had a big
2022.
Well,
yeah,
that's right.
Yes, you can.
Well, let's slow down because we learned last year, 6 days into 2021, it was going to be a unique year. But I want to talk about these numbers that you found. This is a poll that you did in conjunction with NPR. And I think the first thing is the trust that people have in elected officials. And I want to go down the numbers that you found here, especially when it comes to who people trust these days.
Yeah, I mean, this is, once again, it was a poll on democracy, and we did it right before the holiday break with our partner NPR. And really, Americans do not trust the political class, whether it be local politicians or national politicians, civil servants, et cetera. Really across the board, Americans are not very trusting in government and political figures.
So
now,
looking at the numbers, I see the split here between Democrats and Republicans.
Yeah, it's mostly constant, except when you put in there Democrat and Republican. So what we're going to find throughout this poll, and we find in all of our polls, Republicans like Republicans, they don't like Democrats. Democrats like Democrats, they don't like Republicans, and that's really our world today. It's a very, very divided, tribal world we live in 2022.
The number one thing on that list was when it comes to local election officials, it looks like 39%. It's not a lot, but it's still the most trusted elected officials are local election officials. I think it really speaks to the fact that I don't think a lot of people often realize the true power that their local officials have.
Yeah. And the thing is, all politics is local. And, even if you might differ a bit with your neighbor, he or she's your neighbor. This is something we see all the time is that on average, we like our local politicians more than we like our national politicians.
Well, those are the ones, too, that make sure that your streets are plowed, except if you live in Virginia this week. But that's another story for another day. I'll tell you one thing that really struck me is you asked the question, do you believe America is in danger of failing? That wasn't necessarily the question, but let's look at the numbers here. There were two statements, and this is striking. American democracy is in crisis and at risk of failing. That's at 64%. And then America is in crisis and at risk of failing. That's 70%. That is stunning.
Yeah, that's actually not optimistic. That's a pessimistic data point, and that's what we start 2022 with. And it's a trend that we've been seeing sort of taking steam over time. Mm-hmm. And this is where we are. We're in a very, as I was saying before, a very divided world from a political and social perspective. And this is reflective in our politics and how we go about electing our officials. It's a concerning figure.
When you look at those numbers there, what are we seeing the breakdown in terms of Democrats and Republicans? Because, again, this is one of those situations where it seems like it depends on where you stand.
Yeah, I mean, overall, if you look at it, it's sort of you get bipartisan support for the fact that we're in a really, really tough place as a nation. Mm-hmm. Republicans more so than Democrats. But overall, all Americans, whether red or blue or somewhere in between, are concerned about our country.
Cliff, let's talk about January 6th. It seems, again, there's a difference in perception as to what went down. And as we look at these numbers here, there are 4 data points. Which of the following is closest to your point of view on the assault on the Capitol building? Again, you look at this and it just underscores the divide, although that 32% number of people who say this was an attempted coup or insurrection, I think I'm a little more surprised at that number than the fact that 6% of people thought it was a reasonable protest.
Yeah, I mean, once again, that's that's a plurality, 32%. There's a political bent to this, right? Because it was seen as more of a Republican action rather than Democrat. So there's the political undertone there. But yeah, Americans are all over the place when it comes to January 6th, as they are about the country in general. And this data just sort of reinforces that point.
You also broke down the numbers, too, on another data point when you looked at where people got their information. and how they were influenced and how they were informed by what happened a year ago.
Yeah, I mean, and this just goes back to our split realities in America. I mean, we, those of us that are red, we go and get our information in red places. Those of us that are blue go to, news outlets that are more blue leaning, and it just kind of reinforces itself. We have very few places in America today, except for in local communities, very few places in America today where we can come together even though we're different.
Last but not least, this, I think, again, just underscores what we saw on January 6th. More than 1 in 5 condone violence to protect American democracy?
Yeah, that's a concerning figure. I mean, we have about a quarter of Americans that think that violence is okay once in a while, in this case specifically, to protect American democracy. It seems sort of counterintuitive, kind of illogical a bit, but that's the world we live in. Once again, we live in a world that's divided from a political perspective. We have split realities. We receive our information from different places, and we just don't agree on much. We don't agree on the facts.
Split realities, though, but when you look at those numbers, it said sometimes it's okay to engage in violence to protect American democracy. 23% identify as Democrats, 30% identify as Republicans. So maybe that's one of the few things that underscores maybe we're not as different as sometimes we suspect, because that's alarming on both fronts.
Yeah. I mean, Republicans a little bit more so, but to your point, yeah, there's bipartisan support on the fact that we have lots of problems.
Yeah. The poll, again, was conducted by Ipsos and NPR, surveying 1,126 American adults, done right before the holidays. Cliff, I know you always have so much great information, and we buzz through a lot of it, but you put it in perspective. Cliff Young from Ipsos. Good to see you again, my friend. And again, I will say this. Maybe this is a poll you can do next year. How late is saying Happy New Year? But we'll leave that for another day.